Peter.
I have to go to England, Peter. It's important to me. I mean, I don't know, maybe we're on different paths right now. You know, I don't know. Maybe we're just going different ways. I don't know, I gotta go.
Stay with me, stay with me. Stay with me, stay with me. You stay with me. No, please, please. I lost Gwen. She was my MJ. I couldn't save her. I'm never gonna be able to forgive myself for that. But I carried on, tried to keep going, try to keep being the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, because I know that's what she would have wanted, but at some point I stopped pulling my punches. I got rageful. I got bitter. I just don't want you to end up like me.
Maybe I'm Spider-Man. Not because I can climb walls. Believe me, I've tried. It turns out gravity's very committed to doing its job. No. Maybe I'm Spider-Man because sometimes I wake up in the morning and wonder how I'm supposed to carry everything. The responsibilities, the expectations, the things I said I would do, the things I wish I had done, the people I wish I could save, the people I couldn't. The memories that still find their way into the room even after I thought I had finally locked the door. Maybe I'm Spider-Man because sometimes I feel like everybody else got handed a map, and I got handed a piece of string, and I was told, figure it out. And somehow, I'm supposed to smile, keep moving, keep showing up, keep being there for everyone else, even on the days when I don't know how to be there for myself. Spider-Man always looks like he knows what he's doing, swinging through the city, landing on rooftops, saving the day, making jokes when everything falls apart. But we don't always see what happens after. We don't see him sitting alone somewhere, taking off the mask, wondering if any of it was worth it. Wondering if he could have done more. Wondering why saving everyone else never seems to include saving himself. Maybe that's the part I understand. Because sometimes being strong doesn't feel like strength. Sometimes it just feels like exhaustion. Sometimes courage isn't some great cinematic moment. Sometimes courage is just getting out of bed, answering the message, going outside, trying again, loving again, believing again, even when the last time you believed, it hurt. Maybe I'm Spider-Man because I've learned that you can lose something and still keep going. You can have your heart broken and still have a heart worth giving. You can be disappointed in people and still choose to be kind. You can be afraid of what happens next and still take that next step. Because that's the thing about Spider-Man. He isn't brave because he's never afraid. He's brave because he's terrified. And he does it anyway. He falls. Gosh, does he fall. Sometimes from buildings. Sometimes from dreams. Sometimes from people he thought would stay. Sometimes from versions of himself. Versions he thought he had already become. And every time, he gets back up. Not because getting back up is easy, but because staying down isn't who he wants to be. Maybe that's what that mask is really for. Not to hide, but to remind you. to remind you that you're capable of being more than the voice inside your head says you are. That the person underneath all the fear is still there, still trying, still hoping, still becoming. And maybe we all have our own masks, the version of ourselves we put on when we walk out the front door. The smile, the confidence, the I'm fine, the don't worry about me, the I've got this, even when we don't. But maybe there's something beautiful about that. Because sometimes you don't put on a mask because you're pretending to be something you're not. Sometimes you put it on because you're trying to become someone you can be proud of. Someone kinder, someone braver, someone who doesn't give up so easily. Someone who sees another person hurting and stops. Someone who knows what it feels like to be alone and decides nobody else should have to feel that way. Maybe that's what being a hero actually means. Not having all the answers, not being invisible, not saving everyone. Maybe it's just caring. Caring when it would be easier not to. Trying when failure feels inevitable. Getting back up when nobody is watching. And choosing again and again to believe that your life can still become something beautiful. Maybe I'm Spider-Man. Maybe you're Spider-Man too. Maybe none of us know exactly what we're doing. Maybe we're all just swinging from one moment to the next, holding on with whatever little bit of strength we have left, hoping the next place we land is somewhere safe. And maybe, sometimes, we miss. Sometimes the web breaks. Maybe sometimes we fall farther than we thought we could. But we're still here. And if we're still here, then the story isn't over. So tomorrow, I'll put the mask back on. Not because I'm fearless. Not because I'm ready. Not because I know how this story ends. I'll put it on because there's still something worth fighting for. There's still someone worth loving. There's still a life worth living. And somewhere under all the fear, all the mistakes, all the things I wish I could change, there's still a kid looking at the impossible and thinking, maybe I can. Maybe I'm Spider-Man. Maybe I've always been. And maybe, just maybe that's enough.
Catch me if I fall.